Disney has just marked its 100th year in existence. I watched that cute little short, Once Upon a Studio, where like famous Disney characters from their movies, and I'm talking about like from Oswald the Rabbit to like Zootopia characters and more. Yeah, they were all in it, and it didn't really feel crowded. Well, maybe a little because we're talking about over 100 years of different characters, and yeah, I feel like you got to see almost every really like popular and lovable character, and a lot of like obscure Disney characters in that special. And I thought it was just balanced really, really well, and it was really cute to see like the old classic 2D cartoon characters and the like millennial 3D CGI characters interact and like hang out together. Yeah, despite the generation gaps, yeah, they really got along personality wise, and that was just really, really delightful to see. Hmm. Though it also brings up a little thing that Disney kind of ignored about itself. It did show even the characters from its flop movies, and kudos to them because even those flops do have fans. I know it's not great, but I still love Home on the Range. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The fact that Disney is saying it had 100 years, like it was 100 years of successes, is not true. It's not. And Disney, the company, is not the same as it was 100 years ago, for better or worse. And I'm just thinking about this because there's a lot of advertisement for its newest movie coming up, this holiday season, Wish. So far, Wish, I have rather not happy feelings towards right now. I do not have much hope. I think it has a great voice cast, people with a lot of talent. I love that it's an original story and it's going to be an animated musical. Those things I like. But right now, the plot and the characters and the animation style, just ick. Just ick. I was told that, Wish is going to have a lot of Disney Easter eggs. Like, every movie is going to have an Easter egg in this. And that just seems suffocating and hard and unnecessary. But I know Disney nerds like myself are going to get a little giggle and chuckle every time I recognize something. Some of them are pretty subtle. Others are just there, just holding him like that. Like, yeah, that cameos are fine, but this movie is really trying to say that, we're going to bring all of Disney into this one movie, all of its magic. And that's impossible. That is impossible. And to get all Disney magic is hard, okay? The Golden Age has a completely different flavor than the Renaissance or even this new Millennial Age, okay? They're all different flavors. And right now, it's becoming more of the negatives to the Millennial Age that I don't like. Our quirky female heroine. I'm really getting so sick and tired of female characters being aggravating, and it's called cute. It's not cute. She just looks dumb. She just looks really dumb. She doesn't have to always be so happy. She doesn't. Yes, it's cool that there is another black heroine besides Tiana. I know people probably want me to mention Kida, but no one mentions Kida. No one remembers her besides me. I guess some other hardcore fans, but again, yeah, no. So other than the part where this character is voiced by Ariana DeBose, I don't like her. I don't like what her position is in the trailers. I don't like the actions I've seen her do. She just seems like a lot. She seems tiring, and ick. I don't like that for my lead character. I'm looking forward to her singing, but that's about it. She has like 8 friends, because apparently her friends are all based off of the 7 dwarves. Yeah. Disney has been getting a lot of like bad negative feedback from having dwarves in their newest like live action version of Snow White because, dwarves is kind of derogatory to small boned people. And yeah, there's kind of a debate of where, it's not cute anymore, and you can't really do right either way. It's a pity that you only give small people roles like dwarves and such, which is gross, or you're going to use regular sized people and shrink them down. That's also gross. So really there's no good way to do it. And Disney, again, is trying to sanitize itself by saying, oh no, you don't have to think about the dwarves, even though they're beloved characters from many adults' childhoods. No, no, now you can see it as these new characters, a multiracial band of kids who all have different personalities and all match you somehow. You can identify yourself in one of them. And that's Disney trying too hard again to seem woke. There are good examples of wokeness when you really identify it as a way to, like, see everyone and witness them and respect people even when they're not like the normal, and that's respectful and nice. So far, this is one of those bad tryhards where you read the definition in the dictionary, but that doesn't mean you can do it. It's kind of like when you read how to swim from a book, but that doesn't mean you can actually swim in water because, yeah, so I right now find the dwarves to be a little suffocating and just too much. And I don't know, like if they're just gonna like stand behind our heroine while she does stuff, it's gonna remind me of Big Hero 6. That was a much smaller group, and they did have individual personalities, but they were kind of wasted just being the sidekicks to that one kid and his fat robot. And I found that really aggravating. I like when characters all have something going on in their lives. It's one of the things I liked about Encanto. But this movie, no, I doubt it's gonna be able to balance its cast. I will say that even though I think Disney's trying too hard to seem cool, it is actually cool that, the best friend, the best human friend, is going to be a woman or a teen woman who uses a crutch. And this movie's all about wishes coming true, and I'm pretty sure her story is going to be, that's the last thing in the day I think about. Like, I'm okay with this disability of mine because I have so many other, like, things I can do, and I have other problems that I want to take care of. Yeah. It's actually not as terrible as you might think it looks. Like, if you had to stop your regular walking and deal with this, it's something I grew up with, and I'm okay. It's my normal. So if the movie says that in a non-preachy way, I would like that. I would think that was cool. Like, I would like a nice example, kind of like in the Puss in Boots movie, where the little doggy didn't need anything, so he didn't even like waste the wish. If she was like to say she wishes for something else or she's good, that would be nice. That would be nice. And I do love every time Disney makes a female character that, isn't a size 2. So, yes, that's what I'm most excited about for her. She's not a size 2, she has glasses, and yeah, I think she can be presented in a lovable way. Let's see, the talking animal character and the star character are icky to me. Yeah, so far the goat has not said anything funny to me, so I'm just gonna go, ugh. He's not Timon and Pumbaa, he's not Olaf, he's just sort of, ugh. And the star? I hate the star. I think the star is so cheap and annoying. I hate the star. The villains, I have meager hope for. I actually do like Chris Pine as an actor, as a voice actor. I still can't get over his Jack Frost. It was really good with the limited work he got. And yeah. I really hope that this is an actual villain. A real villain, not just, a misunderstood protagonist. I really hope that's not. I hope it's not a twist villain either. I want a legitimate, honest to God, I'm selfish and evil, and I'm going to be fabulous about it. I really want that. And I think this king, he has the potential to it. He does. He seems to have everything he wants, everything he could want. He's powerful, he's handsome, his people love him, he has cool magical powers, and he's married. I know that being married doesn't seem that special, but in a Disney movie, that's pretty, it's a big plot point. And now they're post their marriage. And I'm, the character I'm most curious about of all is the queen, the wife of their villain. I want to know what she knows and how she feels about her villain husband. Has she always been aware of his evil intentions? Is she cool with it? Is it a surprise? Does she love him despite or because of the evil? Or does she just love the powers? Is she naive and thinks it's all for the greater good? Does she use some evil powers later? Does she join him? Does she betray him? Is it hard? Is it easy? Did he use magic to make her love him? Like, these are my questions, and that is a big thing for me. That's the thing I'm most excited about in this movie. The Disney Online is trying to tempt me by, every other week that the movie comes out, they're posting songs to the movie. And I remember when Encanto came out and I listened to one song and I thought, this is way too fast, it's no fun. But then when you watch the song to the animation, it's great. Like, you can fall in love with it because you understand the motions of it and the speed. And yeah, yeah. So I'm hoping. I'm not going to listen to the songs because I know Disney's just trying to advertise itself, but nope, I am going to avoid spoilers and just watch the movie as a whole in theaters when it comes out. It's disappointing because you have a lot on your shoulders, okay? The movie that comes out in Disney's 100th year, you better be good. Or not even to hold up the entire history of Disney, just be an okay movie. Like, that would just be enough for me. That really would. I'm not expecting you to be as legendary as Disney's golden age. I definitely don't think you'll be Disney's Renaissance age. That has a charm all on its own. And yeah, the new millennium has ups and downs, mostly downs. So if you're just not as down as the worst downs, if you're one of the good ones, I will be shocked, but happy and relieved. But despite my cynicism, despite all the red flags, oh, did I talk about how I don't like the animation? I don't like that Disney, once the pioneer of great, unique, sophisticated animation, is behind on the blended look, and this movie trying to look blended just looks so fake and bad. It just looks like unrendered CG. Like, Disney, you make good CG movies. Just keep with that. You don't feel like going back to your traditional gorgeous 2D? That's fine, okay? Your CG is also gorgeous. I cannot get over how beautiful Encanto and Tangled were. Hell, even Frozen 2, as dull as it was stunning. It really was. So, yeah, for you to try to do this blended thing when you don't really, get it, you have not captured it. The quality of this movie, when you pause it and you think it's just a painted, concept art scene, it's fine, it's pretty. But as for a whole movie, when you see them walking and all that, it just looks like it hasn't been properly rendered yet. It looks like it's still in its, cleanup phase or pre-cleanup phase. It just has not impressed me, animation-wise, and it's just embarrassing, really, how, not gorgeous it is, or not, whole. It's not even, all together. You don't even have to be, the best animated, designed movie of the year, but Disney, wow, you're just, oh, this is just sad. Ugh. So, yeah. Wish, my heart is open to you because as much as I might hate Disney, I also love Disney, and I'm really hoping you're still going to be an okay movie. Despite the cringe humor, despite how I don't like the naive plot, the animation, despite all of that, I'm still hoping to enjoy you. Or at least your soundtrack.